All right, NIMS benchwork part. We're going to redraw it as a 3-view drawing. I'm going to attempt to show you some easier method. So just stay with me. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so once again we've got our paper. Okay, so I'm going to fold that paper in half and in half, and I'm going to try real hard to keep these corners straight. Not that easy. Hands are keeping me from doing a lot of stuff here. Okay. Nope, that's crooked. Okay, straighten that one out. Or get up there straight. Okay, line both corners up, then mush it backwards. I guess that's the best way to do it. Line these corners up here and smush it backwards. Ta-da! There we go. All right, I'm gonna try to make this somehow make sense to you, okay? All right, take this jacket off. What I need to do is I need a block in the middle and I need a view up on top, right? So I'm going to take and fold. You can see this or not. I'm trying to stay in the camera for you. I'm going to fold this thing over like that. Okay, now I've got that as a reference line. Now I'm going to take my ruler on my little reference line there, and I'm going to mark off 3 and 0. And I need to come down here to 2. Just a real quick hit there, 2. Somewhere 2 there. And I'm going to come back and line up on my line. And then I need to mark off my 3. 3 that way. Two that way. Three that way. Two that way. All right, that's fairly straighty crooked. It's fairly straight. Let's see it there in the view. Now, what I keep trying to get you guys to understand, if this line on the left-hand side and the next view, same line, they should match. So with this folded like this, okay, you should be able to see it. Now I'm going to come up to here, somewhere in the middle, and I'm going to put a line, and I'm going to put a line. Okay, now this top part is 1 inch thick. So my line is going to be 1 inch this way, 1 inch this way. Now, if I can do that, I should be able to do this. Okay, and come up that way. So now I ought to be able to come in there and catch that corner. And then look at this line right here I've got marked. Come across like that. Okay. My ruler's 1 inch, so I don't even have to move it. Come across like that. And then there is that next view. Then all I have to do is come back and put this view in. And I'm just going to line it up on the line and then mark it. Okay. Clean it up a little bit. Now, it's crooked a little bit because of this fold, but I'm just trying to get you in the habit of doing that, okay? So just cut me a break for a minute. Now, once that's done, you should be able to do this. This one's going to be 2 inches wide. Okay, so 1, 2. Come up here, catch the next one. 1, 2. Okay, you should be able to come back here now. Close this off. Like that. Now, put that where you can see it. That is your 3 views, and you need to label them next, right? This one's going to be your front view. Okay, and this is the top view. And this one over here is the right side. Okay, now we got the foundation laid on the house, so to speak, and now we need to go back in here and figure out where to put these holes. Okay, so give another look at it. Okay, so if you look at that, this hole right here is in the middle, okay? So I know I can hit the middle of that. I know that because half of 2 is 1. I just want to get a little mark here somewhere. All right, and then if I go half of 3, that's 1.5 inches. So I'll come down here a little bit. 1.5 inches, right? So let me get my marks in the right spot. Okay, somewhere in there is the middle. Take these little extra spots off. There's that part. Now I got to do the other 2 holes. So if I look at my print here, X is 3/4 and Y is 1/2 inch. So X is 3/4. Come over here, put it on the edge. Last big mark right here. I need to be 1/2 inch off the bottom. This is going to be right here. Okay, I can take my marks up that way. Boom, there's that one. Now here's a trick you can use. I don't always like to use it, but you can. Okay, so these are symmetrical. Means they're the same on both corners. It doesn't always work like that. I can once again come up 1/2 inch, okay? And come over and get my easy one here. 3/4, so I need to move that guy over a bunch. Okay, right here, gonna be my next hole. So take that, turn it around, set that one on top of it here for a minute. Okay, so we're processing that, right? We need to put some round holes up there. I really doubt that any of you have any dividers or compasses right there handy. So what I'm going to do is just a little freehand sketch of a circle. Okay. Come back, clean up some of that in the middle if you want to. You don't have to. Okay. Now, there's a whole lot of information that you can or cannot duplicate on the bottom of that print. If I want to kind of make it look like that, now this is a blown up version of it. Okay, and I got some invisible lines here, invisible lines here. They mean something. Now, what else I have is a line going around this area right here. This could